One day, when I woke up from sleep and opened my eyes, people were calling me Earth. So I realized that I was Earth. However, there was another presence inside me, making me feel damp and uncomfortably cold. People called it water. From that day on, various other beings started coming into my body and living with me. These beings wriggled inside me, sometimes making me itch all over and feel dirty. No matter how much I struggled and shouted, they continued to live inside me. One day, a presence called Sun appeared in the sky. And when the sun hid its appearance, a presence called Night and a presence known as the moon in the darkened sky appeared, followed by beings called stars. After that, changes began to occur in my body. The beings that had been sleeping inside me started to wake up and grow, and they were named trees and grew enormously. Unnamed beings began to grow in different parts of my body, covering me. And various moving beings appeared, wandering around my body, bothering me. One day, I thought to myself, why do these beings attach themselves to me and use me without my permission? Why don't they ask for my consent? Why don't they consider me precious? Am I a fool? Suddenly, my self-esteem began to suffer. As thoughts about the rudeness of the beings living inside me started, anger and sadness began to arise. Why should I give myself to so many beings without receiving anything in return? It's unfair. I want to let all these beings who are parasites know my worth. I am not a being to be treated so carelessly. I want to live alone, peacefully, and happily. So I asked the sun, why do these countless beings stick to me and use me? The sun replied, calm down. It's foolish to think that you are sacrificing yourself. They may make you suffer, but they also prevent you from feeling lonely. They may make you feel irritated, but they also make you beautiful. However, I still didn't understand the sun's words and became angry. I complained that the many beings living in my body were using me without permission and without showing any gratitude. The sun, moon, and stars in the sky tried to comfort me by giving warm light to make me shine beautifully. But my thoughts were trapped in the belief that the world was unfair, and I spent a lot of time researching how to drive away the many beings that parasitized my body. So I started shaking my body, and I was happy to see that the many beings that had been living on me were gradually disappearing. As time passed, the sun continued to shine the same light on me, but my body became hotter and more uncomfortable. Every day, when the sun disappeared and the night came, I felt too cold. And when I waited for the sun to appear, my body became too hot, making me suffer. In this way, the sun alternated between being my enemy and being missed, and I was unhappy. And then I thought again. I thought that driving away the beings that lived with me would bring happiness. But why did this painful and dreadful unhappiness start?